Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam. This is my channel, Adam Sews, and this is where I talk about everything sewing. And I normally catch up with you on a Friday, and I have been really rubbish, and I've been busy the last 2 weeks, and I just haven't had chance to film anything. So I did film a little bit of an intro to a Festival of Quilts vlog that I was going to do while I was at Festival of Quilts last Friday. Was it last Friday or was it the Friday before? I think it was the Friday before. I don't know where I am, what day of the week it is, or what month we're in. I believe we're in August. So I'm going to insert the footage here that I took at the beginning of Festival of Quilts, but I'm going to pre-warn you, I forgot to film anything else after this, but I thought I might as well use the footage and put it in so you can see me going into Festival. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Today is a bit of a different one. It is Festival of Quilts Day. So it is currently 8 AM. I am way too early to be here, but I wanted to get on the road and get up here before any traffic. So I am going to take a leisurely stroll into the exhibition centre, and I'm going to find myself somewhere to get something to eat for breakfast. So I will try my best. I say that lightly. I would try my best to film some of the quilts and some of the actual show and event and whatnot, so that I can give those people that aren't going a taster of what it's all about. I hope you're all well. I will catch up with you in a little while. So I am walking into Festival now, and I'm wearing my Grey Work Circle of Makers project, which is my Grey Work shirt, and my, can't really see it, but I've got my acorn backpack on, which was made for the Full Moon Forest Circle of Makers. So yeah, I'm going to go in and get some breakfast. So I'll speak to you in a little while. So that was me going into Festival. I had all the plans in the world to film some footage of the quilts and some of the vendors and different things at the festival. I had the absolute pleasure and delight of being able to meet up with Stephen and Walter from the Idiot Quilter and Stephen Bland Designs. We had about an hour and a half long coffee session chatting away and putting the world to rights and talking about everything Canadian, everything British, what not to do, what to do in Britain, what to do in Birmingham, what to do in London, and all sorts of other things. Right, this is the story of my life. So just some filming, the man turns up from Gusto to deliver our week's worth of meals because we are too busy to think about cooking at the moment. So we are doing a Gusto meal plan. Why am I so out of breath running up and down the stairs? Yeah, so we are doing a Gusto meal plan thing at the moment, which we've been doing for about the last 5 weeks. It is not sponsored. I'm not affiliated. I have, however, been approached in the past by HelloFresh, but I have said no to that. We have tried HelloFresh for 1 week, and we much prefer Gusto. So yeah, Gusto has arrived. So it means we have dinner for the next 5 nights, and I don't have to think about cooking because it's all pre-done for us. But anyway, moving away from that, because this is the sewing vlog. Yes, so we had a lovely coffee and catch up. We were chatting away about loads of things, all things YouTube and everything else. And it was just such a nice time to sit down in the middle of the day and catch up about everything that we wanted to talk about, basically. And yet again, I forgot to get any photos of us together because I'm an absolute fool. But if you don't know who Stephen and Walter are, I will link the channel down below. They do a Stephen and Walter live every week, and Stephen also does a load of pre-recorded videos. He also does digital online sewing events. Most of them are free to attend. So if you want to find out about those, he normally has a group of other vloggers and pattern designers and different things that offer free patterns and whatnot within the sewing events that he does. So he does like a Christmas, an autumn retreat and a spring retreat, I believe. I have done a couple of them. I've been a guest speaker on a couple of things as well. It's a really lovely way to spend your day with lots of other people via Zoom. You can dip in and out throughout the day. And yeah, it's just a really lovely way of spending your day. So if you don't know about that and you want to find out more about that, head over to Stephen's channel because he is doing one this fall, which I believe I might be part of this one. So I will keep you posted on that as that unfolds and the plans go ahead with that. So I thought I would go through what I bought at Festival versus what's turned up throughout the rest of the last couple of weeks. So I have a bag that was kindly gifted to me by the lovely Luke, who is So Luke Evo over on Instagram and on YouTube, and was the winner of the Sewing Bee last year, I believe. So I'm going to pull out the stuff in this bag that's got nothing to do with Festival. So the Festival of Quilts was a bit of a weird one for me this year. I went to Festival of Quilts, and I don't feel like I saw any of Festival of Quilts because I spent so much time catching up with people that I barely saw any of it. And the only thing that I actually came away with that I actually bought was a offcut of Tudor Pink quilt backing. So besides that, I came back with pretty much nothing other than some other lovely, wonderful gifts that were kindly gifted to me by some lovely people at the festival. So one of the things that I was gifted was some of the Soak Wash little samples of their Gentle Laundry soap, and Soak Wash also own Flatter, and I was talking to the lovely lady that was over here from the US that was on the Soak and Flatter stand, who also owns So Fine Thread Gloss now, and I was saying to her that I have got some of the Flatter because everyone knows that I love my acorn spray. And I had tried Flatter before, but I tried the mint one and it gave me a migraine. So she kindly gifted me the scentless one to try out. So I will test this out when I get time to do some sewing. And I will report back on how it is. As far as I'm aware, I am going to really like it. I really liked the last one that I had, and it's the same product. It just doesn't have the smell that gave me a bit of a headache. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be just as lovely as the other one was, but it won't give me any problems because it doesn't have a scent to it. And these Soak Wash gentle soaps I'm really excited about because I have got a cover for the Tudor Pink Benina 570 QE that is a little bit grubby. So what I'm going to do is gently wash it in some gentle soap in my bath, so that it won't lose its rigidity and it will gently cleanse out the little bit of dirt that's on the cover from the previous owner. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got from Festival, apart from I went to see the lovely Michelle that is the digital content creator for Aliso irons. As you all know, I love my Alisos. I have 4 of them. I have 2 Tudor Pink and 2 standard ones. I use my Alisos nearly every single day, and I absolutely love them. And they are very soon going to be releasing in the UK and the US and other countries the limited edition Kaffe Facet version. As some of you may know, I have been working with Kaffe and Brandon over the last few months, sample sewing some of their shirts for them. I got to hang out with Brandon and Kaffe at Festival and had a catch up with them because I haven't spoke to them in person since I've been sewing for them, so that was really lovely. So I got to catch up with them on the Cotton Patch stand where they were signing some books of Kaffe's new book that's come out, which is Quilts in London. And when I was talking to Michelle at Aliso, she said that she brought me over some goodies, one of them being the limited edition tea towel, which is coming out with the iron. So this will be a free gift included in the, you can buy like a pack where you get the large iron, the small iron, the limited edition tin that the little iron comes in. You get the tea towel, which is this one here, which is designed by Kaffe Facet. And if you haven't seen already, head over to Michelle Musker's Instagram and have a look at the tea towel that she has been working on, because she has actually embroidered and beaded and embellished her tea towel by hand, and it's absolutely beautiful. So she gifted me one of those tea towels, and she also gifted me one of the limited edition Renaissance Ribbons Kaffe Facet iron-on patches that are coming out with the Aliso. And on the back there is one of the Hot and Heavy iron cases, which is a Biani pattern, which is designed to hold the small Aliso and the large Aliso. It comes in 2 sizes. So yeah, very excited about that. I'm just scrolling through my bag and just seeing if there's anything in here that I got from Festival, which I don't think there is, but no. So there is other things in the bag, which I'll show you in a moment. But the one thing I did get to do while I was at Festival was meet up with the absolutely gorgeous Danny, who is Pocket for Two over on Instagram. I have been chatting with Danny for absolutely ages. She tests nearly every single one of my new patterns. She's one of the most amazing people that I've ever become friends with. She actually made me a gift, which was super cute of her, which is this lovely little miniature pouch made out of Ruby Star Society dog fabric. It's got a little patch on there that she's put on there that says contains dog hair, one of her little labels, and one of these gorgeous little balloon dog keychains. And inside is a load of floss from Aurifil, because she got some in her Aurifil advent calendar last year, and she doesn't tend to use floss, but she knows that I do for hand quilting and different things. So I'm really pleased with this. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's got tulip pink binding on it. I'm going to probably swap out the floss into my stash and then use this to carry my threads that I'm using for current projects that I'm working on for EPP, so it can go in my EPP kit and travel with me with my little macaroon needle holder and everything in there. So yeah, I was super grateful for that. She also included some stickers that she had made of Gruff, which is her Brussels Griffin, who is the cutest thing in the whole wide world. He literally looks like a living, breathing Gizmo from Gremlins, and he's just adorable. I would love a Brussels Griffin, just if you're watching, husband. Yeah, so they're super cute. They're going straight on my industrial machine along with all my other stickers. So yeah, that was really a really nice treat. She also gave me a little bag of little sausages, little sausage treats for the dogs, which they have got through half the bag already because they absolutely love them. So the other thing that I did manage to pick up actually was some packs of Liberty Tanner Lawn samples, Tana Lawn, however you want to pronounce it, potato. These are going to the lovely Laura that lives in Alaska, because she asked me to pick some up for her because she's working on a massive Liberty EPP quilt, and these come with, I think there's like 36 different Tanner Lawn samples. They're about 5 inches by 7 inches, so you can get like a couple of different EPP things from each layer, and they've got loads of different colourways in there and loads of different prints. Talking of which, I got home a couple of days ago to a absolutely delightful parcel from said Laura, who lives in Alaska, and she sent me this absolutely beautiful card that is handmade by a designer. I can't remember the name of the designer, but she did tell me, and I have written it down somewhere. Don't know where, but I have written it down because I want to have a look at her other designs. I think it might actually be on the note. Did she say? Yes. So the lady is an Alaskan designer called Beret Nelson, and her company is On the Trail Creations. So if you want to go and look her up, her company is On the Trail Creations, and these are some of the products that she creates. So yeah, that was absolutely lovely. And she included some tulip pink goodies that she found in her stash. So this is a piece from Moonshine, which I don't have any of this, so this was super cute to add to my stash. There is this beautiful one as well. I think this is from Moonshine as well. I could be wrong. I don't think it says on here. No, it doesn't. I can't remember if this is from Moonshine or not, but I'm dropping things. Apologies. So yeah, that was in the parcel, and there was also 2 of these lovely sewing machine patches, which I brought some of these back and sold on my website when I went to QuiltCon. I got them from Renaissance Ribbons because they were limited edition, but I didn't keep any for myself, so now I have 2 to put on my own projects, which is very fun. So thank you ever so much again, Laura, for those. They can go in my stash now. I have shown the world what they are. So that was my lovely parcel from Alaska. I also managed to grab, it's not until you film one of these videos that you realise how much stuff turns up, which you probably shouldn't be buying. This was, so a couple of weeks ago, I ordered a out of print bundle that was from the retirement sale that I Heart Tulip Pink was having, because Chula's mum that runs I Heart Tulip Pink is retiring, so she was selling off all of the stock from I Heart Tulip Pink, and they were giving away freebies with every single order. So someone in the UK had ordered something and they didn't want they wanted to rehome basically one of the freebies that came with it. So it came with a little swatch pack of grey work, a Aurifil thread in 80 weight and some of the lovely Renaissance ribbon from Zuma. So I snapped her fingers off and grabbed that while I was on a D-stash. I need to stay away from D-stashes. This is my problem. The other thing I managed to get hold of was Steel City Fabrics. They're still having a sale on a lot of things. And they had some Renaissance ribbon left from what I didn't buy a couple of weeks ago. And I went on there and I thought, you know what? She's trying to clear her stock. I'm doing her a favour at the end of the day. This is my logic, okay? Hear me out here. This is the way that I learn to sleep at night. So I bought the rest of the rolls of the Down the Rabbit Hole Curiosa and Curiosa Renaissance ribbon. Although I've already got quite a substantial amount of it on a spool, I thought I'd buy some more. I am, however, going to be stocking some of the Renaissance ribbons soon. So if you are interested in any of the line work ribbons, they are on their way and will be on the website very soon. But while I was on Steel City, she had some art gallery fabric from the Halloween collection on sale as well. And I grabbed this one because I have got the Haunted Cabin quilt from Art East Quilting, which I finished on a live sew-along with John from Art East Quilting about 6 months ago or something like that. And I thought this will make the perfect binding. So if I cut it strategically, I'll end up with some skull and crossbones and different things on the binding. And I love the fact that it's kind of like almost black, but it's not, with these lovely orangey pinky stripes. So there's enough of that to bind my quilt. So I now have the binding, I have the quilt top finish, and I have the minky fabric in like a lime green that I bought from Oak Apple Haberdashery when she was having a sale on her Shannon Fabrics Cuddle fleece. So now I have the binding. So now I have zero excuse to get the quilt finished. Whether I will or not is another question. So that was pretty much... No, it wasn't all that was turned up. Right, so that's what turned up, some of it. Then I was talking to the lovely Mandy from Make It So, who I got to see at Festival of Quilts, along with Rachel from Stitch with Rachel. I got to catch up with. I got to catch up with the gorgeous Suzanne Campion, my lovely friend Suzanne. She was on the Liberty stand helping out there. I got to catch up with Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam. I got to catch up with Laura from So Very Laura. I got to see Michelle from Michelle the Menopausal Sewer. Oh, I got to see so many people. I got to catch up with Ellie from Oak Apple Haberdashery. There was loads of other people. I cannot remember everyone. I do apologise. Please don't take any offence if I've forgotten you. But I was talking to Mandy from Make It So because I was saying to her about my bobbin storage for the Benina, because the Barbie case that it comes with only has like minimal amounts of holders. And in order to put more holders in the Barbie case, you have to then remove things like the feet holders, which the feet holders things in there are more important to me than the bobbin holders. And as my foot collection for the Barbie case grows, I'm losing bobbin space. So she sent me a link, which I will link down below, for some bobbin cases. And Mandy has some lovely black ones with some vinyl wording on them that she did on her Cricut, I believe. And I went on there and then I managed to find pink ones. So they only come in a pack of 2, the pink ones, but because I am selling my Benina Tula 570 to a lovely friend of mine, once it comes back from being serviced, the service people have been on holiday for 2 weeks. I mean, how dare they have a summer holiday? So I put the spare one that I ordered in with that. So when it goes to the lovely friend that's possibly buying it off me, she will have a pink bobbin holding case to match the Tula pink Benina, because all of the accessories, well, all of the embroidery and the stickers on it are pink, so the pink just seemed fitting. So I've got 2 of them. I'm keeping one for myself, and then the other one is with the other machine. I'm running out of breath. The other thing that turned up, which was something that I've had on pre-order for quite some time now, is the Retro Quilter book by the gorgeous Retro Quilter that is Maud MacDonald. This is an absolutely stunning book. It's her first book, I believe. I mean, the pictures of some of these quilts are absolutely delicious. I'm super excited to get some of these made at some point when I get some free time. Excuse me. Yeah. So it's an absolutely lovely book. There's such a good breakdown of all the tips and tricks of how to get your curves to match and different things like that. Yeah, so see, these are some of the other designs. So I believe this is available on Amazon now. I will try and link it down below if I remember to. It's got 15 different quilt designs in there. They're very retro, they're very floral, they're very sort of like 60s, 70s. They're just absolutely stunning. There's a load of templates in the back, which you can scan and blow up and print out, and for different patterns within the book. So yeah, I'm very excited to have this to add to my book collection. Excuse me. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, which is something that actually literally turned up a couple of hours ago, is I bumped into the lovely Sally Kelly, who is a designer for Windham Fabrics. She's also designed for Liberty of London. She is good friends with my lovely friend Suzanne, and she sent me a parcel this morning, very unexpected, with one of her absolutely gorgeous cards, which has got her name on the back of it, which is designed by her. Someone is at my front door. And that was Amazon. I tell you, I will get through this vlog at some point. So yes, the lovely Sally Kelly, I bumped into her, but I couldn't actually speak to her because I was busy when she was busy, and then I was busy when she was free, then when I was free, she was busy, so we didn't actually get to chat. But we did speak when I got back, and this lovely parcel turned up today in this beautiful fabric, which I think is one of her designs as well. It may not be, but it does look very similar. And she has sent me some of the pre-release collection that comes out in April 2026, I believe. I am, as far as I'm aware, if you are after this collection, you can go on Windham Fabrics website and look up Sally Kelly, and it should come up with a shop allocator. But in the UK, I believe you can get it from Purple Stitches and from some kind of beautiful something. Oh, I can't remember. I will try and link them to that down below. Oh, I stupidly actually said to Sally earlier, could you let me know who's going to be stocking it so that I can let people know if they're interested in pre-ordering, and it's gone out of my brain. Blame Amazon. So she sent me some of the fabrics, and they are absolutely stunning, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to quickly do a whistle-stop tour of them. So this one is from the collection called Sunshine, and it almost looks like strawberries, and it is absolutely beautiful. So this is from two different collections. So there's one that is called Sunshine, and then there is some of this as well is going into a collection that is part of her sort of like basics reorder range. This one I'm absolutely in love with. I think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, how cool would that be as a binding? Especially on a retro quilt. I mean, come on now, colours, yes. So there is these beautiful fabrics. This one is a sort of tropical leaf print. This one is very Liberty-esque with some of the florals that are on here. These ones are the ones that are going into her solids range. So this, I believe, is called Vine Leaves or something. Absolutely beautiful. Which one's this called? Foliage, sorry. Comes in loads of different colourways. Really lovely low volume. This is another stunning print. I mean, the neons and the colours, the intensity of the colour in these is absolutely incredible. And there's kind of like a colourway in the whole range for every single person, really. This is absolutely stunning. This reminds me of Dr. Seuss. It looks like the little fluffy trees at the Lorax. Again, beautiful tropical leaves, florals, more of the foliage, beautiful binding fabric. This one's absolutely stunning. If you was doing a sort of applique quilt with leaves and different things, I mean, what better print? And then this one for the stems of leaves. If you was doing like a Laurie Holt floral applique design. The blue colourway. Got the Dr. Seuss again in sort of Christmassy kind of colours as well. So there's just so much you can do with these two ranges that are coming out, because there's literally a colour for everyone. If you like your purples, hold on to your seats, because check these out. They are absolutely stunning. And the last but not least is the other foliage. I mean, looking through, my immediate favourites have to be this one, this one, this one, this one. I mean, can you see a theme here? I can see a theme. And that, where's that leaf gone? These, I mean, come on now. How amazing would they look as a bag or a quilt? Oh, I just love them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. The vibrancy of them is, I mean, these look like they've got neon ink in them, but they haven't. They're just so vibrant. So yeah, these are the new range that will be coming out in April from Sally Kelly. I cannot wait to figure out a project to put all of these in together, because it is going to be the ultimate colour wash quilt. I mean, it's just the perfect rainbow. Maybe I should do a propeller quilt in it. I shall have to speak to John from Artie's Quilting about that one, because I do think that that would look epic as a propeller quilt with a black background so that all the colours pop out. Methinks I might have an idea. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you because this video has gone on for absolutely forever. I will talk to you all very soon. I'm sure there's plenty of things that I've missed out. Yeah, probably have. But I'll catch up with you soon. I hopefully will be back on Friday and I can go through some of the projects that I've been working on over the last few weeks and do a bit of a recap with the Circle of Makers grey work items that I made. So I will talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care and ciao for now.